the doubts concerning Operation Sindoor have been demolished, with the IAF chief AP saying shooting them down one precision strike at a time. He ripped apart claims of lack of political will and gave a very clear account of how Pakistan was brought to its knees. The Air Chief Marshal AP Singh detailed the losses on the Pakistani side, giving number of the Pakistani fighter jets that were shot down during the operation and the other military assets of Pakistan that the Indian Air Force managed to destroy.
Planes were being shot out of there. Four or five, but I think 5 jets were shot down actually. And
if you had listened to me here, you would not have lost those 5 planes.
Apart from these, the SAGW systems, mostly from, I'm talking about fighter aircraft are from S-400. We have at least 5 fighters confirmed killed and 1 large aircraft, which could be either an Elint aircraft or an AWNC aircraft, which was taken out at a distance of about 300 kilometers. This is the actually largest ever recorded surface-to-air kill that we can talk about.
Now, the IAF top gun has countered Rahul Gandhi's assertion that there was lack of political will. He categorically mentioned that there was a very clear political will, which was one of the key reasons for the success of the operation. He, in fact, further held that no restrictions were put on the forces and that they had full freedom to take decisions with regard to the military operation.
Sir, Tiger को पूरी freedom देनी पड़ती है. टाइगर को आप बांध नहीं सकते हो. मतलब अगर आप हिंदुस्तान की सेना, एयरफोर्स, नेवी का प्रयोग करना चाहते हो, आपके पास सबसे पहले 100% पॉलिटिकल विल होनी चाहिए. 1971 में पॉलिटिकल विल थी.
If I can say, what were the reasons for success? One, which I can think of, is that there was political will. There was very clear political will, very clear directions which were given to us, and there were no kind of restrictions which were put on it.
You went into Pakistan, you attacked Pakistan, and you told our pilots, do not attack their air defense system. Meaning, you tied their hands behind their back.
There have been talks about, was there any restriction, were you kept constrained? If there were any constraints, they were self-made. We, the forces, decided what will be our rules of engagement. We, the forces, decided what will be the escalation ladder that we want to ride on. We decided how we want to control the escalation.
So the IAF chief also set the record straight on the question of ceasefire. While Rahul Gandhi parroted Trump's ceasefire claim, the IAF chief revealed that it was the deadly air offensive that forced Pakistan DGMO to approach India and request for an end to the conflict.
But सच्चाई है, ट्रंप ने सीजफायर करवाया है, पूरी दुनिया जानती है. रियलिटी है, रियलिटी से छुपा तो नहीं जा सकता है.
More of the high-tech war which was fought in about 88-90 hours of war, we were able to achieve, so much of damage to their system that it was very clear in their mind that in this current situation, if they continue, they are going to continue paying for it more and more. So they have come forward and sent a message again through DGMO कि हम बात करना चाहते हैं, and which was accepted from our side.
So the IAF has made it clear. In fact, there are some in the opposition who hail the crushing blow that India delivered to Pakistan, as revealed by the Air Chief Marshal AP Singh himself. Uddhav Sena mocked Asim Munir, saying the Field Marshal can now cry on the shoulders of his allies. The Congress, though, has sharpened its attack on the Prime Minister, asking what forced him to halt the operation when the forces were raining hell on Pakistan. The BJP, on the other hand, asked, will Rahul Gandhi now apologize for his claims, which have been refuted by the Air Force Chief?
जब इतनी मजबूत सेना, इतना आगे हम बढ़ रहे थे, तो अचानक किसके दबाव में आकर आपने ऑपरेशन सिंदूर रोक दिया? ये दबाव क्यों था? इस दबाव का भारत को क्या लाभ हुआ? बहादुर सेना और कायर प्रधानमंत्री.
करारा थप्पड़ तो है, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में हमारी सेना को खुली छूट दी गई, लेकिन फिर भी अगर कोई हमारी सेना पर सवाल उठाता है तो वो राहुल गांधी और मैं कहूंगा गैर जिम्मेदार विपक्ष।
He should also tell the truth about how much losses we had. Like Captain C.D.S. Chauhan had admitted that our planes were also shut down.
आईएनसी का मतलब इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस नहीं, अब इस्लामाबाद नेशनल कांग्रेस बन चुका है। राहुल गांधी ने पार्लियामेंट में खड़े होकर झूठ बोला कि भारत ने 5 जेट खोए। आज जब प्रमाण आ चुका है भारतीय सेना वायुसेना से, तो क्या राहुल गांधी माफी मांगेंगे?
Actually, Kritika joins us on the broadcast with the details. Kritika, are the opposition leaders doubters or now mere opposers? Because first there was a clarification from the Ministry of External Affairs, then the External Affairs Minister, then the Prime Minister himself also set the record straight, and now you have the forces coming out to clarify. The question is the opposition willing to listen?
Well, what is clear from the first initial reactions that we've received from the Congress party is that it is absolutely not the case. They're continuing to, in fact, pin this again round on the Prime Minister. Now that the Air Chief Marshal has himself confirmed that 5 fighter jets and a large special mission aircraft was also shot down at an incredible distance of 300 kilometers, surface to air strike, which is in fact one of the most precise hit that has been taken in the recent history as well. Despite this, we're seeing that the Congress is continuing with its allegations of a lack of a political will. The recent statement from the Congress party is also on the lines of that if our armed forces, that if our Indian Air Force was in fact breathing all fury on the Pakistani troops, on their hangars, on in fact the hangars of the terrorist camps as well, then why did the Indian Army stop? Why did the PM ask them to return? This is even after the Air Chief Marshal has confirmed that there was absolutely no lack of political will, that the political will was strong, and that any restraint that the Indian Army has in fact, or the Air Force has in fact had to show was on was on grounds of self-restraint, on ground of deciding by themselves what the manner of escalation should be. And what that has now entailed is that the public announcement that has been made by the Air Chief Marshal himself states that it is through this political will that they were able to take out measures of this sort. Measures that resulted in the Pakistani DGMO reaching out to the Indian DGMO to in fact call for a ceasefire.
India has set the record straight, and now you have the forces also coming out on record and saying so. Will the opposition now end their questioning or not is a question. Kritika, thank you for joining us with those details. We're breaking updates now coming in. The Pakistan Defence Minister Khwaja Asif has strongly refused